Good afternoon. My name is Jamie Ormond. I am the Legal and Water Advisor to Commissioner Catherine Sandoval, who is one of the 5 commissioners of the California Public Utilities Commission, which is a very important agency here in the state of California that regulates a bunch of things. We regulate gas, electricity, water, telecommunications, transportation network vehicles like Uber and Lyft, and the reason that that is important is because we're here talking about data access and the Internet of Things. And if you want any of that information, we have it. So when we're talking about public and private partnerships, if you want to partner, you're going to have to also hang out with us at the California Public Utilities Commission. So I just want to let you know that we have a first cut at accessing data to electricity. It was a 3.5-year stakeholder process, which I'm sure everyone is super excited about, but at least it's a first cut. We have the Energy Data Access Committee, EDAC, that meets once a month. So if you're a school or a government and you want access to consumer electricity data on an aggregated, anonymized basis so that you can do research and learn about how to create apps or whatever on sustainability and issues having to do with electricity usage here in the state of California, well, we have a process set up where you can, tell us what you want to do with it, who you are, and how you're going to ensure that the data that you use from the database is stored and timely and securely disposed of so that we don't have privacy breaches and things of that nature. I just wanted to piggyback on what Gordon said, which was that the two worlds, the government world and everyone who's in the world of the Internet of Things, don't necessarily talk very well to each other. We have 2 different time frames of getting things done. The wheel of government turns fairly slowly, so it takes much longer than anybody who lives in the world of tech sort of would like or appreciates. And I understand that, and we still need to work with you in order to make sure that what we do on the policy side matches what you need on the tech side. So it really is a collaboration. And then furthermore, I want to piggyback on what Josh said, which is the Internet of Things isn't a thing unless, I would say, there's internet. So there's a lot of issues having to do with access to internet, broadband, the urban-rural divide, the urban agricultural divide, and so access to the internet in the first place is still a huge barrier in the state of California to being able to access this future Internet of Things. And you have to remember that, especially in the world of technology, when you're trying to implement sustainability measures in the farming systems, in the world of agriculture, in rural communities, even in downtown San Francisco, it is such that 60% of the people in the city of San Francisco don't have access to broadband or speeds higher than dial-up. So equity issues, the haves and the have-lesses, and environmental justice communities and issues of sustainability, it really has to do with access to broadband in the first place. So that's something that we think about all the time.